I can't quite put my finger on it. What happened to the thing? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on what it was. Yeah. All I know is I remember pretty much any chance of me getting the game went away with one of the last things that they revealed, and it was the speed cards. That was pretty much the nail in the coffin. And to be fair, I don't actually think they didn't I don't think I actually found out about that until I think really right before the game was released, if not when it was, because I was kind of waiting on it since by then, because it happened like right around the same time with the whole Battlefront fiasco with the loot boxes. And went anyways, the true point of the matter is I found out that there were speed cards in the game, and so if you haven't played any Need for Speed games, customization of performance parts is a huge part. That's how like you make your car faster and all. And normally the way it worked was you would buy them, you know, just like in real life. You have a car, you want it to be faster, you buy parts. Like if you wanted to slap a turbocharger on it, you just go out to the shop and buy yourself a turbo, you're done. But in that game, they decided to, EA being greedy as always, decided to implement
not enough weight.
They decided to implement loot boxes because, you know, EA has to feed its thirst for greed. So essentially the way it worked was, you'd buy a car. Yeah, you buy a car, then if you want to upgrade it, you would have to spend your money on speed cards, which basically mix and matched a lot of things. And the problem with that was sometimes if you needed a certain upgrade, you wouldn't be able to get what you need. Because the way you got speed cards was you either bought them from the store. Yeah, you either bought them from the store. Yeah, you'd either buy them from the tuning shop. You win one after every single race, but it was like random, kind of like, oh, pick out of these cards what you want. And you can also hit the slot machine, which was basically RNG, which
all of these places are built on ancient
I didn't
ruins.
like either. And just, I mean, I don't know, seeing all that, I hated it, cause why would I want to hit slot machines and get cards to upgrade my car? Like, if I want to upgrade my car, I would want to, you know what I'm getting. So I didn't really like that. Then also, what else was there? Oh, I also didn't like how they handled builds in that game, because you could have different builds of cars for different types of races. But the problem with that is that it was really restrictive, because you had 5 different categories, I believe. It was race, drag, drift, off-road, and runner. And you pretty much had to. The problem with that was like, I don't know if you had to use that type of car for those types of races, or you know, you didn't have to. But probably using like a drift car for like a race would probably hinder you, since it was not made for racing. I didn't like that because I felt like it was too restrictive, and the problem was that if you bought a car for that specific uh, for that specific yeah, if you bought that car for that specific oh, it's the same one, huh? If you bought it for that specific build type, whatever, then the car was stuck there. Let's say you bought a GTR for racing, but then you wanted to convert it into like a drift build. Well, too bad, because you're stuck with that car. You can't convert it. Nothing. If you want to use a GTR for like a drift races, then you would have to buy a new GTR. Like, no, I'm not even joking. You would have to, which I thought was complete BS. I'll go with this one. Then the Greater Hunter. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, definitely. I should have gotten that one sooner. Let's upgrade some of our gear. Make sure ring releases for okay, yeah. Oh wait, oh, I maxed down the bow. I didn't even notice that. Faux choke adds alternative fire mode, which concentrates gear. Okay. Don't take double mag, increase release polish. Yeah, let's go with that. That should be it for our upgrades for now. Yeah, I didn't like that. And me, when it comes to, I'm the type of guy who likes to have very well-rounded, all-round balanced builds. I know a lot of people like to make cars like specific for something. Like you'll make a car that's good at drifting, but obviously the downside is that wow, and I died. I didn't even see that. Yeah, you know, having a drift build would be perfect for drifting and stuff like that. The only problem is that you couldn't use it for like racing, because it wouldn't have like the most wouldn't have the best engine upgrades. You couple that with maybe like the car oversteers a lot. It's prone to a lot of oversteering because you want it to oversteer, and so it can make it hard to control during a race when you know you want to tackle corners as fast as you can compared to like with style. And I would want that. No, I meant I'm different. I would like to have a car that I can use both on racing and drifting. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, I make them completely balanced, because maybe I would make, like if I had a car that was balanced but make slight tune it so it's a little strong in drifting, then I'd do that. But I would still want it to be viable for other purposes. Basically, I don't like making situational cars, you know? Would it make things easier? Yeah, probably. But I don't know. I I just like making balanced builds. Is that an animal? Sorry, I had to hunt the animals. I just have to. I need the XP. I hear it. Oh, there it is. Can I even kill it? Oh, there we go. Dude, I've actually never noticed that before. When I played this, and I played this game like 3 times already. So yeah, I didn't like that with Payback. The story was better than 2015 if you ask me. It was more interesting. The voice acting kind of sucked though. And also the problem, and I even saw this in the video too. I think it was a white light video where he was going on about saying that they had a couple more mature themes in it, but they really toned down the extent to what the story could have provided, since they're trying to make it all kid friendly and stuff. And he was just basically saying that if they would have had a little bit more balls and kind of made things a little bit more mature, then it would have been a solid story. But yeah, Payback, I don't like to talk about it. I don't plan on getting it. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't plan on getting it. Oh, okay.
Grim! Are you there? Oh no.
Oh, what? I didn't know. Wow, I didn't know there was like a little ledge right there that I can use. Oh well. So yeah, 2015. Not 2015. Payback. I don't like to talk about that game. It was really such a disappointment for me. A huge letdown. So yeah, when I heard about Heat, I saw the reveals. I was really hoping it wasn't gonna be like Payback, because it looked like Heat was really gonna go back to more true like underground / most wanted, and that was the whole point of Heat. The whole I guess you could say the whole catch for that game was the fact that the pursuits were going to be a lot like most wanted style pursuits. So it meant that no more scripted police, which when I heard that I was really happy. Yeah, so you know, I saw the customization look cool. The player they finally allowed like player customization, which also looked really cool. And honestly, everything was just looking like everything was gonna be good. And then also in another one of the trailers, they even specifically stated that they had gotten rid of the speed cards, and it was back to you know, normal customization, buying parts and stuff. What else? They also added like new customization that had never been seen before, like sound customization. engine swaps. That was all new, which I like, cause I mean the fact that you can swap engines, engine swaps are always fun. And then you can make your car sound different now. That was also nice too. Taking place in Miami, Florida. Nice day and night cycle. You know, I just love day and night cycles in games. Really adds immersion. And I'm the type of person who loves the night more than the day. So everything was shaping up to be a good game. The story looked interesting. So I played it. So far I haven't beaten it. I was like halfway and then I stopped. While it's good, there are some things that it kind of misses. And this is what I always say. Heat is good. It's not as good as Most Wanted or Carbon or Underground. Like honestly, I would rather play that than play Heat. But I do say that Heat is a step in the right direction. Yes, Heat is a step in the right direction. Oh my! Wow. Yeah, I should have switched to like my pistol or something. Oh my god. Now I have to do this all over again. And I screwed that up. Yeah, it's a step in the right direction. Now I will I will get into the flaws a little bit, and I guess I'll do like a bit of a mini review right now for those who might want to get Heat. Just because I do want to I do want to play Heat, but I think it'll be a while before I get to Heat, so might as well just talk about it now, since it's still a relatively new game, and you know, for those who might be curious like what it's like. So if you're a huge fan of like Most Wanted, Underground, Carbon, like that era of Need for Speed games, you're gonna love it. The customization is good, if not a little better, as it adds more. The only thing is, in terms of visuals, it does lack a little, and I mean more in the terms of like body kits and stuff. There aren't a lot of body kits to pick from, whereas you know back in the old days, there were like so many to pick from. Now of course times have changed. I know there's people who wouldn't like that, because they'll be like, oh man, that's Ricer as yeah, that's Ricer as fuck and stuff. I don't care. I like it. It makes the car look cool. I only have a problem with Ricer when like their upgrades that more hinder the car's performance, and they look really ugly. Like they don't look like it belongs in a race car at all. So there's that. But other than that, like performance customization is phenomenal. Now player customization, though it looked cool, and I was expecting something kind of like Forza Horizon avatar customization. It's not that good. I heard a lot of people make jokes about the way the characters look, because they don't look like actual like race car drivers. And it's true, they don't, and that's another thing. I was expecting like full customization, you know, like you could change the way you look and stuff, but no, it's like preset stuff, you know? And then even then, like, you can't, there really isn't too much you can customize. And even then, like, the clothing options that they have, It's actually very few. It looks like a lot if you look by the number. But the only thing is that it's just the same article of clothing, just a different color, which I feel like it's cheap. They could have just added more options, or just remove like the number so it doesn't seem like a lot, and maybe just add like color options to it, you know, instead of making each different color option like its own actual item.